My name is Krista Moore, and this is my video for EDUC 526. First, I want to talk a little bit about why I chose APU. I did my undergraduate education at Azusa Pacific, so I decided that I would go and do my master's here as well. I had a great undergrad experience with study abroad programs in South Africa and Italy, where I got a lot of great education, so I thought the master's program would be great as well. I graduated with my undergrad from APU in 2013 and took a year off to decide what I wanted to do next. I ended up deciding to do the Digital Teaching and Learning program. I decided that it would be important for my future to be able to integrate technology into the classroom in a way that would be effective for all learners. From this program, I've gained so many new skills that I didn't have before. I can now use Weebly to create my own class website. I can also use Google Drive, where I can use docs, spreadsheet, and slides to create more that I can use in my classroom. One of the newest resources I've discovered is in Google Drive in the spreadsheets section. You can actually create your own gradebook and attendance log that you can use in your classroom and then transfer it over to your actual gradebook. One of my biggest personal takeaways was learning how to integrate multiple intelligences using technology that would benefit each of the individual learners in your classroom. This is something that I had previously thought of, but didn't actually think of how to put it into practice. Through writing our unit plan and organizing different activities, I was able to do this. I feel that through the Digital Teaching and Learning program at APU, I have not only become a better teacher, but I've also been able to learn different technologies I can integrate into the classroom to make myself a more effective teacher. I would definitely encourage anybody else to do this program. For my self-study, I decided to focus on stress and how stress impacts your life when going through major life changes such as relocating to a new city. The reason I chose to study stress and relocation is because I am currently in the process of relocating my life from Southern California to Northern California. I wanted to make sure that as I go through this transition, I was able to approach it in the best way possible to where I was effectively handling my stress and transitioning to my new life. The plan was and daily Bible reading into my routine so that I was hopefully reducing my levels of stress. I was keeping track of my levels of stress from before the move all the way till after the move. About midway through my study, I noticed that my stress was not decreasing, so I added in the use of essential oils, and that is when I noticed a decrease in my stress levels. Now that I have moved, I am continuing to use these methods that I implemented before the move, and I have adjusted to my new life in Northern California. For my curricular unit plan, I chose to do a literature study on the book Where the Red Fern Grows. The goal of this unit is for students of all multiple intelligences to be able to identify key character changes and plot points as well as themes throughout the story. Using a variety of technologies, students will complete different activities that will help them reach these goals. Students will learn to use apps such as Google Classroom, Google Slides, iMovie, Google Lit Trips, Google SketchUp. They'll create avatars. They will also learn how to use Weebly, Storyboard That, MindMeister, and apps like Poplet to complete the different activities throughout the unit. The students will ultimately create a video presentation using many of these tools that they've learned to identify some of the main themes from the novel. They will then present their final product to the class as one of their final activities of this unit. Completing my master's through the Digital Teaching and Learning program has been a huge blessing. I feel that I am prepared to create lessons that effectively reach students of all learning abilities while incorporating a variety of technologies that will make learning fun. I feel this program has made me into a more effective educator, and I am so excited for the journey ahead.